this has never happened around a World Cup before.
We are 1 year out from World Cup action in Washington, expected to bring hundreds of fans to the Lilac City.
Red flag warnings in place through 9 p.m. as critical fire danger envelops much of central Washington.
The latest developments in the search for Travis Decker. We'll have the highlights from a press conference today at 5. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan. We start with some breaking news. The Chelan County Sheriff's Office held a press conference in Wenatchee in the last hour as the manhunt for Travis Decker continues. He is accused of killing his 3 young daughters, Olivia, Peyton, and Evelyn. KREM 2's Regan Gallo has been following the press conference as we watched it live right here on KREM 2. And Regan, what are the latest updates that we received from law enforcement today?
Well, the Chelan County Sheriff's Office has at this time not found Travis Decker, and now the Sheriff's Office plans to deviate resources back to the investigation at the prosecutor's office to ensure the case for murder and kidnapping is ready to be presented. However, Chelan authorities will continue their search and update viewers with more information as the time continues. Sheriff Michael Morrison stated this afternoon they have not given up hope, but they understand resources start to tire out and their teams across different levels of law enforcement are stressed. Now he says a change in tactics will be seen going forward, and he noted they are awaiting for that one mistake that Travis Decker will make.
There is nowhere that he's going to be able to go that we don't have units waiting for him. King County Sheriff's Office has already been here assisting us. Snohomish County, been in touch with Okanagan County. We have Douglas County Sheriffs in close contact. They had the Grant County Sheriff today. He is surrounded. Washington State knows who he is. We're going to continue to be in there, and he's got a lot of ground to cover. Eventually he's going to tire and he's going to make a mistake.
Yesterday, a hiking group tipped off authorities that a lone hiker was spotted going off trail, and reports described the hiker did not look prepared for the conditions of the enchantments and did not want to be around other people. This led to a helicopter search when a hiker was spotted who allegedly matched the description of Decker, but the lone hiker ran away. This all took place within 15 miles of the campground of where the girls were found. Now, law enforcement says for communities who live near Blewett Pass to be extra vigilant. If they see something strange or unusual, then say something. And we will, of course, continue to update our viewers as we receive more information. I'm reporting in the newsroom, Regan Gallo, KREM 2 News.
We are tracking a developing situation in downtown Spokane right now. Protesters are blocking an ICE bus meant to transport detainees to the ICE facility in Tacoma. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley is live there right now. So Amanda, what are you seeing at this hour?
Yeah, Mark, right now the crowd here outside the Spokane ICE office has really grown since I got here at about 2 this afternoon. You can see behind me there are some folks standing right outside the ICE office door, but if you follow down the sidewalk to the end of the street, there are people standing outside with signs on Washington Street. A lot of cars are honking. If you look to the left, you'll see a bus, and that is the bus that's expected to transport 2 detainees who were just detained this afternoon by ICE agents and being taken to Tacoma. Now take a look at this video that we shot from earlier this afternoon. I spoke with the Spokane's former city council member, Ben Stuckert. He's the one who called for this protest. He says he is the legal guardian of one of the detainees who is actually celebrating his 21st birthday today. He says ICE agents detained the young man and his friend, both of which Stuckert says are from Venezuela. And I spoke to Stuckert and a family who are both close to the 2 young men. Here are their thoughts on this situation.
It's immoral what's happening right now in our society, and I just thought I'd sit in front of the bus and make sure that I can do everything I possibly can to not let my friend leave.
I know everyone has their own story, but these 2 particular, there's no one who's met them that's not been, their lives are better. Like they're golden, they have good attitudes, even knowing all the turmoil going on.
Tell the crowd, saying keep this peaceful. If we do see ICE agents or Spokane police officers, don't throw anything at them, be peaceful. He did say he's also been in contact with the Spokane mayor and the Spokane police chief, again asking for this to be a peaceful gathering. Reporting in downtown Spokane, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
And thank you very much. And just into our newsroom, Spokane Mayor Lisa Brown issued the following statement regarding the protest. She said in part, quote, "I am aware of the situation unfolding outside of the Federal Immigration and Customs Enforcement Office in Spokane. The city of Spokane respects and upholds everyone's First Amendment rights and the right to be on public property," end quote. Mayor Brown went on to say, "I encourage everyone to remain peaceful and safe, and my heart goes out to families being separated. Our unity is stronger than any attempt to divide us," unquote. This is a developing situation. We will keep you updated as it unfolds. Spokane Valley Police have arrested a 13-year-old boy in connection to a fire at the C Penney inside the Spokane Valley Mall last month. That fire caused an estimated $50,000 in damage to the store. Police say they used a torch-type lighter to burn holes in boxes, which then went up into flames. The teenager is now charged with first-degree arson and was booked in the Spokane County Juvenile Detention Center. All right, let's talk weather on this Wednesday with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo. He is standing by in the Outdoor Weather Center today. Jeremy, it's been a hot week, so kind of a welcome sight to have at least a bit of relief from that heat today.
Yeah, Mark, it comes with a little bit of a light breeze, but now that the sun is back out, I'm looking out to the west, not a cloud in the sky. A little bit of activity. If I look out over the Idaho to the east, you can see some of that over Coeur d'Alene, some of these clouds here popping up, but that seems to be about the extent of it. However, 83 degrees still feels hot. You get in this sun and it's a bit unbearable. I came out with my suit coat on and 2 seconds in went, nope, not doing it. In fact, just wearing a tie outside over 80 is ridiculous, so I'm just ditching it. Mid-80s in eastern Washington and North Idaho, near 90 out in central Washington. Lewiston warming back up now that some of that cloud cover and moisture has worked its way out. Our wind is going to stay pretty strong for the next few hours. Once again, 9 p.m. Sun goes down, we lose that heating, we'll lose some of that wind. We'll see some of those gusts a little bit closer to midnight, reason being it looks like we do get a little more of the storm activity over in Montana. Eventually that does work its way out, and what we wind up getting is a much calmer day tomorrow. We start out with temperatures in the mid 50s, and by tomorrow afternoon we top out near 80 degrees, which is much cooler than where we've been.
Thank you very much. We are exactly 1 year out from the return of the FIFA World Cup, and Seattle will play host for some of the matches, but Spokane also getting in on the action. KREM 2 Shannon Mounty is downtown where soccer fans are celebrating the official 1 year kickoff. Shannon?
Well, Mark, the countdown is on here at Brick West Brewing. You can see all of these fans behind me. Let me step out to show you. People are super excited, 1 year away from Spokane hosting watch parties and fan activities as a FIFA fan zone. You can see the crowd here's excited. We've got some little rally towels that have been handed out. We still have Zach Scott, a former Sounder, that is here talking to fans and signing some autographs. So Spokane was selected as one of 9 fan zone sites statewide. The city of Spokane, Spokane County, Visit Spokane, and Spokane Sports, they are all hoping to draw in hundreds, even thousands of soccer fans to the Lilac City. Now this is actually a FIFA first. Usually fan zones are only in cities that are hosting matches, but Keitra Lewis with Spokane Sports says that first allows them to get a little creative to give fans a first of its kind experience.
We don't know how many people will be able to draw from outside of Spokane, and that's definitely a goal always for Spokane Sports, with being sports tourism is our thing. So we're always thinking about ways to extend that.
So being a year out still, there are some things to finalize. So the details of what those fan zones will offer, that's still to be determined, but we are told that could involve VIP experiences, appearances, merch, maybe even some soccer skills training. Right now, what we can tell you about those fan zones, they will activate at least 6 times during the World Cup. That's for every match that will be held in Seattle. And so you can expect to see at least 6 of those watch parties next summer, and of course a lot more details to unfold over the next 365 days. Shannon Mounty, KREM 2 News.
Hey, Shannon, thank you very much. We are just getting started here on KREM 2 News at 5 tonight.
I have hopes that everybody can be accepted.
We are just days ahead of Spokane Pride, and coming up, we'll get a special look at the first Spokane Queer Art Walk. But first, 2 female pilots making Spokane proud. We are hearing from the team right after the break.